There's people in the comments like, you're just a vulture. You're just taking people's property. How can you sleep at night? And that's not the case at all. Anybody who is in a distressed situation, we're actually helping them. Because if the tax lien is going into default, a lot of the times they're in default going to foreclosure as well. And that's where you can come in and take over the property. Now, a decent percent of properties that go to like tax deed sales, some of them don't even have mortgages. And to give you an example, we were talking to this one guy once, and we found him through, it was a text message campaign to the tax lien list, and this was on what was it on? It was on a Monday night. The auction was on a Tuesday. We contacted the guy, and he said, you know what? I'm just letting it go to auction. Tomorrow is the tax auction. I'm letting it go. So what we did is we're like, hey, we'll take the property, and the property's worth like 120 grand. Now it needed some work, but what we did is we rushed over there first thing in the morning, $10,000 in cash. We did our title research that night. We gave the guy the money. He quick claim deeded us the property. We raced down to the county. We paid the taxes, and we took that property over. Now, that would almost be like subject to existing taxes because there wasn't a mortgage on it. But a lot of these properties will have mortgages on it, and you can take over the property subject to. So it's a great way to do it. So how do you find these? Once again, pull the tax lien lists, and then from there you can do a few things. If it's in your city, you can go door knock. From there, one of the things, the approaches I found that worked best was just knock on the door, being like, hey man, how's it going? Just in the neighborhood looking at some property. I know there's a few people struggling with some tax lien stuff. I'm looking to buy a property. I was just wondering if you're interested in selling. Most people respond well to that. You will get some people who are upset. I recommend going with somebody if you're going to do that. It's very scary, and but you can definitely get some deals if you have the courage. If not, you can just drop a letter in their mailbox and away you go. Is a great way to do it. From there, you can skip trace, send a text message, you can cold call. All great ways to do it. Now, if the property's vacant, you can talk to the neighbors, maybe get that information. That's where the skip tracing comes in, where you can reach out to maybe family members and track them down. And then if it's vacant, it means a lot of the times they're just leaving it anyway. So you can go in, you can take it over, they'll sign over the mortgage to you. And from there, what's cool is this is picking up the property upstream. And a lot of the times, well, most of the time, you can deal with a title company, which is very cool, because when you're doing straight up tax deed investing, you're doing all of your own title research because you're looking at hundreds of properties and you're going to bid on multiple properties.